Anybody that can say that they living better now than they was 4 years ago, I mean, I'd be happy to hear, how you living better.
I've been Democrat my entire life. Families voted Democrat. I probably have been the only family member that decided to step aside and vote for the Republican Party because I believe their values are more aligned with my culture as well as my family culture and values.
One of the reasons I think that it's important to vote for Trump is because I'm dissatisfied with our borders. I believe that those need to be secure. But one of the other issues that I take part of, I'm part of the LGBT, that community. We have to make a line of demarcation when it comes to this whole trans ideology.
The reason why we'll vote for Trump, Trump is offering more tangibles that some or most Black Americans think that will benefit our community. Kamala is not offering a solution or a plan. The only thing she's offering is a cute little slogan to get people riled up, but she's not giving any type of blueprint of what we can expect if she becomes president.
I'm not here to hate on anyone, just to ask some real questions. Some of you all Black people were all in for Trump during his campaign. But was it about what he stood for, the rules he made, his policies, or just the drama and the mess that he brought?
I'm here today at the Hilton, Cincinnati, Netherlands Plaza, and today is March 31st. 2025. As I'm sitting here and I'm crying because when I checked in this morning, I was visiting Cincinnati on a business trip, and I was going through, I had a distressful night the night previously, and I wanted to go ahead and check into the hotel because I was tired. I'd missed my flight going back to San Antonio. I had stayed at the same hotel with a friend of mine who had booked it under her name. And the staff was great. One particular lady I'd like to give a shout out to is the front desk receptionist, Cassie. And the one that I'm going to really give the true shout out is the one that I'm going to tell the story right now about how she was so caring about the situation that happened to me with two of her staff members. So this morning, I was so distressed. I was going through a crisis and I needed some time to sleep because I had missed my flight because of what was going on, and I had not had enough rest. So I went back to the hotel and I wanted to make my own reservation so that I could have a few hours of sleep. So when I went there, it was around maybe 7 a.m.-ish in the morning. Those two Black staff members, it was a male and a female, really heavy set female with really thick lashes and like platinum blonde hair. I wore my MAGA hat. And the way those two people looked at me like they did not want to serve me, or like I had shit on my face. They looked at me, they were very unwelcoming, very uninviting. And I walked in there because I was distressful, I was tired, and I was even crying because of the situation that I was in. When I went there, the look that these two people gave me, it made me feel so uncomfortable. It really made me feel like shit. And I'm sorry, but this is the first time ever that I've worn this MAGA hat and I have felt that I was demonized. They didn't even want to help me until this one female, her name is Tina, she was at the front desk. She asked me what was going on. So I told her that I was in a distressful situation and that I just needed a few hours of sleep before I catch my flight back to San Antonio. I was tired and I was very emotional. and she was willing to help me. But in the midst of everything, the computer systems were down. She was trying to ask the other two to help me, but they just seemed so disinterested. They did not want to help me because they were seeing my hand and they just felt like, nah, I don't want to. It's like the look of, what's this black woman with a MAGA hat? I ain't gonna serve her. That's the attitude that I got from those two people. Anyway, fast forward, the woman, after those two colleagues, I think they were ending that shift anyway. They were leaving and they left. She told me that she was not happy with the way those two people treated me, her staff, and that she was gonna go and talk to her supervisors. And in all honesty, her name is Tina. Tina was so upset. She said that I don't care what people's affiliations are, what they believe in, but that's not right. And she did not like the way they treated me. So she booked me to the room, she got me situated. She even said that I could have a little bit of a later discharge. Instead of me leaving at like noon, I could even leave as late as 3 p.m. today. So the reason why I'm crying right now is that she called me and she said that I just want to let you know, she's like, hey, this is Tina. I just want to let you know that I was really, really not happy with how you were treated this morning. I know that you're tired. You were so emotional. And I spoke to my supervisor. And she said that the supervisor was not happy. She was really, really not happy. And I could tell she felt embarrassed for her two co-workers, how they treated me this morning. And then she called to tell me that the room is going to be comped, that I don't have to pay for the room, and that she wanted me to have enough sleep and get the rest. And then, you know what she said to me? She said, I just want you to make sure that you come down and give me a hug. That's why I'm so emotional. It's like she vouched for me. Because she didn't like the way I was treated, because I was villainized, I was demonized. I feel so bad. But I want to thank you, Tina. Thank you for this morning. Thank you. I want to give credit to Hilton Cincinnati and Netherlands Plaza. You have a wonderful staff member in the name of Tina. And I want to give this shout out to you, Tina. And I will go and give you a hug. And what I will do is I will pause this video and then I will give you the interaction, because I want you guys to see her. I want you to see the wonderful woman that helped me in my time of distress and who vouched and had my back and didn't treat me like I was less than a human being.
So I'm at the Hilton Cincinnati, the Netherlands Plaza, and I'm just getting ready to go downstairs, and we're gonna go ahead and meet Tina. And I want to thank the woman who made me feel like I was worthy and did not make me feel like I was a piece of trash because I was wearing a MAGA hat. I want the world to see what a beautiful woman and a beautiful soul she is. And I want to capture this moment. I'm gonna have to do another piece because unfortunately my video doesn't allow, I can't like turn it around, so I'm gonna have to do this interaction separately. Here goes. I'm at the lobby. Hi Tina. I want, you know, Tina, it's very emotional for me. Well, I want you to see the most.
Feeling much better? Can I give you a hug?
Yes, of course.
Okay, you're feeling much better. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
I do apologize, but it's okay. We got you squared away and everything.
You just don't understand. I mean, the way they made me feel demonized, like I was a villain just because of
just because of what. And like I was just telling my manager Nick, I was like, I gave him the backstory, like when he first came in and everything. You know, I was like, I've seen her. You know what I'm saying? I know, I saw this lady and everything. It's just, I don't care. I don't care what people's views are. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling my boss, I was like, I know we got a lot of them that work here. You know, that has different views or whatever, but we gotta treat people like this is a home away from home.
That is very, very
away
true.
from home. And I saw you over there sitting, and I just kept like, you guys are not even making it. You guys are not even taking it to the back. You know what I'm saying? To discuss whatever you want to discuss.
It was very emotional for me, and I just want to tell you that you are a beautiful soul.
Thank you.
You are such a beautiful soul.
I appreciate you, man. I
appreciate you so
just upset
much.
Because I didn't.
And
and my other coworker too, who was here this morning.
Yeah, Ashley.
Yeah, she was upset too, and I was like, "Nope, you stay back here. I got her." You know what I'm saying? Whatever,
you are
like that.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
God bless you.
Yeah, yes. You enjoy the rest of your stay, and like I said, you don't have to worry about tonight because it's already gone for you.
So my parents cut me off for supporting Donald Trump. My family disowned me. My cousins don't speak to me. I'm alone in this world, but you know, it's cool. I'm still going to fight for what I believe in, and I'm still voting for Donald Trump on November 4th. And best believe I'm going to that NYC Trump rally on the 27th. And I'm going to fight for what I believe in. The Democrats love to brainwash black people into thinking that they're the best candidates for this country. But I ain't believing that shit. Make America great again. Trump, baby.
A black Donald Trump supporter who goes by Coach Chima on TikTok claims he is alone for Thanksgiving and looking for a MAGA family to spend Thanksgiving with after his family disowned him for being MAGA.
And MAGA family, I don't want to spend Thanksgiving alone. Is there please anyone I could spend Thanksgiving with? I have no family, so I would love to spend Thanksgiving with somebody. Please, thank you.
Couple of days later, he posted a video saying none of his MAGA family invited him.
MAGA family, I still haven't found anywhere to go for Thanksgiving. I reached out to some people that commented on my post from the Pennsylvania, South Jersey area, and I got no reply, which kind of really hurts my heart because I reached out to like a couple people and no one replied. And honestly, I feel like I'm not going to have anyone to spend Thanksgiving with. Like 15,000 people commented on the post from all over the country, but I'm in the PA, Jersey area. That's what I'm close to. And no one that I reached out to replied to me. And I guess they just don't want me in their house for Thanksgiving. I don't know. Maybe they don't really feel comfortable and they changed their mind about having a black person in their house. But it makes me really sad. And I just really hope that I find somewhere to go. But I love you all, MAGA family, and I'm going to keep trying.
Later, he confirmed he is spending his Thanksgiving alone since no MAGA family invited him.
MAGA family, I'm sad to announce that I have nowhere to spend Thanksgiving. All the people from the comment section that said I could come over, I reached out to them in the DMs, but I didn't get a reply. And honestly, I had 2 people in mind that said that I could actually come, but they actually took away their invite because other family members weren't okay and comfortable with me being in the house because I'm a stranger. So it's not their fault. I don't blame you guys, MAGA family. I still love you. I know letting a stranger into a home is really uncomfortable for a lot of people. That is what it is. And thank you for all the support. It's sad to spend Thanksgiving alone, but I'm gonna go to the soup kitchen down the street and just see if I can just have a meal there. But thank you all for everything. I also don't have a car, I'm not mobile. So if you were asking me to go somewhere that's more than an hour out of my reach, there was no way that I would be able to get there. But thank you for everything.
Even though none of the MAGA family invited him, he still loved them.
And MAGA family, I still love you. All you Democrat, liberal haters, and minorities in the comments that are gonna laugh at me for spending Thanksgiving alone, keep laughing, it's cool. Honestly, spending Thanksgiving alone is a humbling and sad experience, but I know now all you guys are gonna say, oh, I told you so, ha ha, how come your MAGA family didn't allow you in the house for Thanksgiving, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Y'all can't get me to turn on my family. Just because I'm spending Thanksgiving alone, I understand the situation and how it can complicate a lot of families and different people. So I'm not offended, but I'm gonna keep writing for the MAGA family, and I'm gonna keep writing for my fellow Trump supporters. And that's just how it's gonna be.
But when I told y'all Candace Owens was getting paid to run one of the largest smear campaigns against Kamala Harris, I was crazy, right? But now she's trying to backtrack and blame it on Christianity as to why she no longer supports Trump. It's not Christianity that's got her concerned. It's the fact that they're not paying her anymore, and she thought that her husband in proximity to whiteness and slandering Kamala Harris was going to get her on the up and up with Trump. Promised her a seat just like they promised everyone else a seat, but guess who didn't get one? Because there's still a black woman I don't know why you thought you were the exception. You were not the exception. You were the rule. Forget, you were posting 12 videos a fucking day during the election talking about Kamala Harris and why no one should vote for her. Let's play the video.
But I want to say this, like, quite seriously. 4 years ago, in 2020, I had no kids. It's an incredible thing to think about. I had 0 children, and now I have 3 children. And I'm so serious when I say that I was so concerned about Kamala winning that my husband and I were having serious discussions about what will happen, what can we do, what is our option. And I know that we're not the only family that truly thought about where will we go if
you want to get on here and cry baby tears and say no one told you that Trump was going to be like this. He was never like this. Everybody told you. And you were going to college campuses with fucking Charlie Kirk debating feminists and black women, calling them wrong and saying they had equal privilege as a white man. They paid you for a job. You did that job. But see, just like everybody else that the Trump administration took that job from that they were offered during the election, you're not going to get that seat that you wanted. You're not getting the seat in the administration that you thought you were going to get. No black person ever was, especially not a black woman. And now you're trying to go back to your other blogging page to try to rekindle some of that money you were making during the election. Not happening, Candace. We know who you are.
So I was thinking, while we're all witnessing this pro-white activity up underneath this administration, not that I expect anything out of the black Trump supporters, but I really honestly want to hear their opinion on specific actions that are happening, the erasure of DEI and the very specific attacks, on the black community, black history, the museums, and the plethora of other things that have happened since this administration has taken office. I'm interested.
I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or how to think, but for real, think about it. If you rocked with Trump during his campaign, like you were there, you were supporting Trump during his campaign, ask yourself this real question. What was the reason why you did it? Was it for a good reason or you just did it just to shake tables? Ask yourself that question.